Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals to Brown Low Books. I've been doing better this year on reading arcs that are given to me in a timely fashion. This time I had to because it came from NetGalley, and so that's given to you in like a PDF format, and it removes itself from your device on its publication date. Or maybe not its publication date, but a set determined time. So I kinda had to go. So, turn! Curse you! I read Moon Road by Sarah. I don't know how to say this. Leipciger? Sager? I don't know. Okay? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Anyways, I read Moon Road. So, as I just said, it was given to me by NetGalley. It wasn't given to me by the publishers. I was the first, 200 to request it when I got the email. So, I mean, that's good for me because I want to build up my NetGalley profile so I can start getting things that I really want, but, here we are. Despite going, Canadian? Okay, let's just fucking go for it and try and get it. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be maybe I'm not into it. I don't really know what it's about. I looked at what it was about after I requested it. We are following Kathleen and Yannick, once married, since divorced, have not spoken in 20 years, as they drive across the country to British Columbia to go speak to the police about some bones that were found that could be their missing daughter. Yeah. So this is a book, Kathleen and Yannick, and their daughter Una, and just it's very slow paced, but it's kind of the perfect fit for this kind of story. It unfolds very, very slowly, but just ever so delicately and perfectly. It's just small mystery after small mystery. It just feels very real. The characters are very fleshed out. They are very deep and planned and just feel really authentic. Kathleen is sort of, single-minded and very independent. When her daughter went missing, it was almost like her life kind of came to a standstill. Nothing really moved forward, and it was just kind of I'm fine being alone. I'm fine, with this. Her life became entirely about finding Una. Whereas Yannick, who is a little bit older than Kathleen, is kind of restless and just full of love, and his life has kind of moved on. He focuses on his other children. He's married multiple times. It's just a contrast of how their lives have ended up different since their divorce and their missing daughter. So we go back and forth between them. We also get some of an unnamed young girl in BC. It's obviously Una. That unfolds slowly as well, though, which is nice. I've ruined that. It's sort of following the last day before she is missing. So it's very interesting because you get kind of you get the current of what they're doing, traveling across country. You get kind of what happened in the days after Una went missing, and you get Una. So it's very interesting how it all folds together, and it's just really beautiful. It's just really beautiful. I've never read this author before. Apparently one of her books is on my shelf though. Whoops. Never read her before, but I found it just so beautiful, and it was just a really nice reflection of family life and the way loss and grief kind of impact everyone differently. And like I said, the characters are very fleshed out and deep. They're very authentic, even right down to their flaws. You sometimes read books where you're just wow, this person is perfect, there's absolutely nothing wrong with him, and that is not the fucking case in this book. These feel real people, and you're getting a little of their thoughts, and you're getting their actions, and how they're sometimes contradictory, and it's just kind of it's so beautiful, which is really weird thing to say when it's a book about, you know, a missing girl in her 20s. You know, everything just, it's just very, very authentic to human beings, it feels like. And I'm absolutely not going to ruin the ending for you. Like, I think that is just one of the most amazing parts of the book, and I will not spoil that. I just want to say it is the perfect ending for this book. Another book might not have been the right ending for this one. The way it unfolds, it's perfect. It's perfection. I obviously, as a advanced copy, which it says it was published in May, but like it's leaving my device at late August, so I'm just kind of like, has it actually been published yet or not? Anyways, I think it's just like absolutely perfect, and the point of me being given it by NetGalley and the publishers is to rate it. So I actually gave it 5 stars. Like, this was a 5-star read for me. And I know the slow thing is not for everyone, but like, I feel like this is a slow book that could work for people who don't normally enjoy slow books, because it is that enticing and interesting and like draws you in. Like, you feel like you're in that truck with Yannick and Kathleen crossing the country. And so like, it's really interesting as it's kind of like almost like a travel log of Canada at the same time as we're, you know, examining these deeply flawed human beings. I don't know. I loved it. If you're like, I want to read more Canadian literature, which is my thing at the moment, I would absolutely recommend this. Like, it surprised the hell out of me. I'm going to give you that. It surprised the hell out of me. I thought it was going to be like okay, this is fine, but no. I enjoyed it a lot. And just like the way that it's laid out is perfect. As I said, it's not out yet, or maybe it is, because the one published in May has a different cover than this one, but I can't find anything about it, and it has like the same amount of ratings because they're all together, right, when you have different editions. Anyways, point is, there's about 170 to 190 ratings on Goodreads, because like it's giving me different numbers, but they're all equaled out to a 4.28. So like the people who are reading this are enjoying it. There was like a handful of people that are like, this is so slow, but like it tells you up front it's slow paced. It's just very interesting to see this, you know, former couple now this former couple who is now, you know, being forced to spend time together almost after they literally haven't talked to each other in nearly 20 years. But like brought together by, you know, the love for their missing daughter. Like, it's so interesting. I highly recommend. Who should read it? Canadian fiction lovers, right? Slow paced lovers. I honestly, I want everyone to read it, so I'm just going to be like, everyone. I do truly think it is a wonderful book. I gave it 5 stars. Lots of other people are too. I don't know how else to recommend this. I guess that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you around next time. Please consider liking and subscribing. All right, see ya.